my song. I just wanna run and not be gone too long, 'cause this time is precious still. I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream. No one's taken that from you. Only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside. Look deep into your heart and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming.
Hello, welcome. This is Celebration Center for Spiritual Living. And today, because it's a snow day, we are all online. So welcome, and just sit back and relax as we go into this service to realign ourselves with truth, beauty, joy, peace, and all of those good things that as we take a breath and really just settle in, our body says yes to. Our body says yes to all of those good things. So thank you for being here. If you would like to put your name in the chat, you may do that to let Ivor, our technician, know that you are here. And it's just, I'm just glad to know that everyone's here and safe and hopefully warm. We have about 4 or 5 inches of snow where I am, and it's still coming down. So I'm just seeing us having a great day here, and wherever you are, I hope you're doing the same. We have Lynn as our wonderful musician today. She will bringing us her songs of peace, well-being, love, beauty, joy, and all of those things that she has, and her beautiful smile as she plays. And we have Rich Kurashevitz as our practitioner today. I am your speaker, and I will be talking with you later today and your host. So I am also, I think that's it for the introduction and everything. And we are now going to have our first song.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to start with our opening song, Everything I Need to Know by Linda Webb Kakaba. Everything I need to know about what lies before me, everything I need to know about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to do about what lies before me, everything I need to do about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need for strength about what lies before me, everything I need for strength about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need for peace about what lies before me, everything I need for peace about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me, is available to me through the mind of God within me.
Thank you, Lynn. My name is Rich Kurashevitz, and I'm a retired licensed practitioner here at the center. Normally, I would talk about the green cards, but that's not possible today. But if you would like to request prayer, you can go to our website or to the QR code and submit a prayer request so the Ministry of Prayer will pray on it for the entire week. Please say our purpose together with me. Celebrating spirit and knowing the oneness of all life. Today's reading is from 365 Science of Mind, January 16th by Ernest Holmes. Today is bright with hope and happy with fulfillment. Therefore, I affirm that this is the day that God has made, that it is good, and that I find fulfillment in it. The law of mind, responding to this word of good, makes everything in my life simple, effective, and whole. The action of wisdom through me arranges every circumstance so that success and happiness will come from it. I express the spirit within so that only love and confidence go out to everyone I meet, blessing everything I touch and bringing peace and comfort and joy to my world. In every thought, in every deed, in every act, I am sustained by an infinite power and guided gently into an increasing good for myself and others. I invite you to enter the sacred time in our service with a 3-part breath. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Feel how you are supported by your chair and the ground beneath your feet as you deepen your breath and bring your awareness to the present moment. Allow everything else, the worries, concerns, to-do lists, snow, and busyness to fall away as you simply relax in the now. Focus on your heart center, the secret place of the Most High within. And so we pray. God is all there is. God is the living Spirit Almighty, in all, over all, around all, through and throughout all, as all. God is all good, pure love, the power and the presence. God is the creator and the creation, all life and everything there is. And I am that I am. I and God are one. I am one with the power and the presence, with the one mind and all there is. I am divine. I am perfect, whole, and complete. And just as I am perfect, whole, and complete, each and every one is perfect, whole, complete, eternal, and immortal. I declare that each and every one raises their consciousness through the power of love to know and embrace the truth. I know that the truth sets us free to live the life of our dreams through faith, love, and speaking our word. I know that all deep desires come from the spirit within, and it is up to us to accept our good, the gifts of the universe that have already been made: peace, love, joy, abundance. I know that we are divinely guided, directed, led, and protected to our highest good and greatest yet to be as the activity of God as love in the world. for underneath are the everlasting arms. I'm so very grateful for the endless and infinite love and good that are always present and available within us for recognition and acceptance. I'm so very grateful for the law of good and divine intelligence that directs and guides us to the greatest yet to be. And I release my word unto the law, where it is already known in the mind of God, and it will not return unto me void. I do give thanks that this is so, and so it is.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to share, this is an original song called Our Place in the World. Mirror gives of reflection, another way of connection to our place in the world. Looking at what's been left behind, it's okay, there's more to find in our place in the world. Like water, when we're still like water, there's a reflection, we see us as we are. Underwater, a current is flowing with a deeper knowing of who we truly are. Believing separation isn't real, we're mirroring how we feel in our place in the world. Seeking to see myself in everyone. All beings are truly one and have a place in our world. Water, be still as the water. In the reflection, we see us as we are. Underwater, what is flowing is the deeper knowing of who we truly are. Learning what we see is you and me, and each and every living being has a place in the world. Knowing what we see is you and me, and each and every living being has a place in our world.
Hello again. This is a time in our service when we usually have a community greeting by turning to our neighbors and saying, I see God in you. I see God in you. If you are with someone viewing this, I invite you to do that, to turn to them and just tell them, I see God in you. And if you're not, the next time you look in a mirror today, I invite you to say that to yourself. And I want to thank Lynn and Rich for their prayers and songs. It adds to the service so much, and I'm so grateful to each of you. Thank you, thank you. And it is time for our encouragement. And I am your speaker, as I said earlier. We usually introduce the speaker, but most of you know who I am. And I'll just add one little tidbit that some of you may not know yet. I have recently become a Zentangle certified teacher. And in February, I will be hosting a class after service. So stay tuned for that, and it would be fun to be with you. So be there in person. How's that? Today's topic is infinite possibilities and sacred kinship. Infinite possibilities, sacred kinship. So here is a contemplative question for you as we begin. What might we create together with the infinite power we have been given? I'm going to tell you a story. It's a story from the book Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer, who is a member of the Haudenosaunee tribe. She's a botany professor and a lover of life. And I'm just going to tell you the story. It's adapted from her book. It's not word for word. And the story is listed under pledges and possibilities. So one morning, as Robin was taking her walk, her thoughts were interrupted as she remembered the phone call she had gotten the night before from her daughter's third grade teacher. Her daughter apparently had begun refusing to stand with the rest of the class for the Pledge of Allegiance. The teacher assured Robin that her daughter was not being disruptive or misbehaving. She just sat quietly, but wouldn't join in. And the teacher was calling to, quote, just because I thought you would like to know. Then Robin's thoughts turned to her own childhood, where she was puzzled with the pledge because she had no idea what a republic was, and she didn't understand why anyone would pledge to a flag that was an inanimate object rather than the land itself. So her farm that she lived on was within the ancestral homelands of the Onondaga Nation, but the reserve itself was a few ridges away. At that school, the children were speaking a different allegiance. They called it the Thanksgiving address, or the words that came before all else. In this school, the students gathered together in the atrium and listened as the group of the day recites the sacred words. And they begin like this. Today we have gathered, and when we look upon the faces around us, we see that the cycles of life have continued. We have been given the duty to live in balance and harmony with each other and all living things. So now let us bring our minds together as one, as we give greetings and thanks to each other as people. Now our minds are one. And there is a pause as the children repeat, now our minds are one. And it goes on, and we are thankful to our Mother, the Earth, for she gives us everything we need for life. She supports our feet as we walk upon her. It gives us joy that she still continues to care for us, just as she has from the beginning of time. To our Mother, we send thanksgiving, love, and respect. Now our minds are one. And again, the children repeat, now our minds are one. The Thanksgiving address continues and goes on thanking all the waters in the world in its many forms of waterfalls and rain, mist and streams, rivers and oceans, snow and ice. And then it goes to the fish, and then to the plants, and then to the berries, and then to the medicinal herbs. And each loving paragraph ended with, now our minds are one. And it was repeated by all. So the trees, the animals, the birds, especially the eagle, the leader of all the birds, because leaders are the first to offer their gifts. So there is a veneration for the eagle, as well as the maple, the leader of the trees. It reminds the whole community that leadership is rooted not in power and authority, but in service and wisdom. Now our minds are one. And I invite you to say that out loud with me. Now our minds are one. Thank you for the four winds, the brother sun, the grandmother moon, the enlightened teachers throughout the ages, and our Creator. The Thanksgiving address is by its very nature of greetings to all who sustain us long. And part of its power surely rests in the time it takes to read it, to send it greetings to plants, to send thanks to everything. It's powerful. And just consider this. What would it be like to be raised on gratitude and inclusion and kinship? What would it have been like to speak to the natural world and to be a member of the democracy of species on this planet? Each person, whether it's a human or not, each thing is bound together in a reciprocal relationship. So the last statement in the Thanksgiving address goes like this. We have now arrived at a place where we end our words. Of all the things that we have named, it is not our intention to leave anything at all out. If something was forgotten, we leave it to each individual to send such greetings and thanks in their own way. And now our minds are one. Now our minds are one. I think I would have enjoyed that more as a child growing up than saying the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag and saying the Lord's Prayer, because when I was in first grade, we also said a prayer. I laughed one time during the prayer because someone sneezed really, really loudly, and I opened my eyes and there was the girl just looking right at me, and we both started laughing, and we both got sent out to sit on the bench outside of the classroom until our teacher talked to us. So I don't have fond memories of some of those rituals. So I just wonder how it would have been growing up with a Thanksgiving address instead of a pledge and a prayer that were memorized, that did not have a lot of depth of meaning for me. And continuing back to our belief in science of mind, Ernest Holmes says in Words That Heal Today, to love God and to love our neighbors as ourselves means to see God in everything and include everyone in one divine unity. From the Science of Mind perspective today, this quote is a call to recognize the divine presence in each and every person within ourselves and all of creation. Holmes taught that each individual is an incarnation of God, a unique center of divine consciousness, and the Christ consciousness, or also known as unconditional love consciousness, dwells at the heart of every soul. When we see God in every person, we naturally cultivate relationships built on respect, compassion, and reciprocity. And understanding that we are all kin, interconnected and mutually responsible for one another, puts a different layer of interaction in all of our conversations and actions together. So this kinship, this sense of kinship involves all life. And the living this principle means moving beyond the idea of separation and judgment and embracing the unity that underlies all existence. It calls us to act with love, understanding, and justice. It calls us to see every encounter as an opportunity for possibilities of harmony, peace, and wholeness, where every moment becomes a chance to co-create in a world where everyone and all beings are valued, and the divine nature is honored. We are called in Science of Mind to an ever-expanding sense of what we can create individually and collectively. Holmes wrote, "Our beliefs set the limit to our demonstrations of a principle which of itself is without limit." So the law is ready to fill all of our requests, fill everything, because it is infinite. But we are bound by our own imagination and experience. And if we can get past those boundaries, we are unlimited, like the law. Thus, when we expand our sense of what is possible and open our minds to greater good, we can tap into possibilities for our lives and the world around us. So this month, we've been invited to discover how Indigenous ideas can deepen and expand our Science of Mind beliefs. In the Indigenous groups, there is an Iroquois nation that is also known as the League of Five Nations in the eastern part of the U.S., the upstate New York. And then there is a Haudenosaunee worldview also. And these groups are rooted in kinship, seeing all beings, plants, animals, people, even the stars, as relatives. Everything bound together in a web of reciprocal relationship. And gratitude is woven in to daily life. So I'd just like you to take a moment and when do you give gratitude during the day? When is your time to give gratitude? Is it morning, evening, both? Is it before meals? I know I was talking with my sister about some of these ideas and said, Sandy and I give grace before we have dinner. And we begin with the seed and the plant and the harvest and the transportation that got it to the store and the store itself and the workers in the store and the means to purchase it, and giving thanks for each step along that way. And yet I know we miss some regularly. And that's where, if we miss it, we still know that it's included. And it sets a tone for our meal that is very loving and kind. We also give thanks for each other, and that's always a nice thing too. So gratitude can be woven into our daily life in so many ways. People wake up with it, people go to bed with it, people look outside and smile. I think a smile is a sign of gratitude in many ways. So let gratitude become more and more a part of your life. And the reciprocity of this means that we're giving back. We're not just taking. We're taking responsibilities for all of our relations to people and things and food, etc. So what would it have been like to have been raised on gratitude? What would it have been like? In the Thanksgiving address, they talked about pledges of alliance and kinship. Alliance is a devotion or a loyalty to a person or group or a cause. And expanding that, our worldview, to incorporate this ancestral wisdom means asking ourselves, what do we pledge our allegiance to? Are we ready to make a commitment to kinship of all life? Because when we consciously choose to align our devotion with the interconnected web of existence, we expand our capacity for co-creation and we tap into infinite possibilities of greater good for everyone and everything. We find fresh opportunities to serve, to heal, and to uplift. So we open ourselves to a life where action is guided by mutual care. And this commitment transforms not only our own experience, but also contributes to the world where good is shared by all things. God is infinite love. God's spirit, the divine, however you choose to name this infinite love, is here. It's always here. Our teaching asks us to recognize that and know that we are limited only by the boundaries of our own minds. And those can be expanded at any time. So if we integrate this ancestral wisdom with our own teaching, it just expands it. There's respect and giving back, and they become the central part of our spiritual practice, respect and giving back. And ultimately, we're invited to honor the divine of all creation and to live as conscious participants in a dignity for all life. So here's an invitation for you this week. Contemplate where you are giving your alliance and your allegiance. What people, what groups, or causes have earned your loyalty? And take a gentle inventory of how you spend your time, your energy, and your resources. And consider this question: is your daily life a true reflection of the commitments you hold most dear? Are there relationships? Are there projects? Or are there communities that need more of your attention? Or perhaps less? Notice areas where your actions and values feel out of alignment and where you might be giving allegiance to something out of habit or expectation rather than a heartfelt devotion. And if you find this week you're ready to make a change to better support your deepest values and sense of kinship of all life, allow this reflection to guide you toward a greater clarity. What is next? What is next for a more harmonious alignment between your beliefs and your everyday choices? So again, I'll ask the question, what might we create together with the infinite power we've been given? What might our community create together with the infinite power we've been given? If you would like to put something in the chat, perhaps Ivor can share that with us. And if not, I am leaving you now with a one-sentence affirmation that says, and I always invite you to lift your hands up and look up as we say this: I co-create powerfully for the good of all. And I'll say that one more time. I co-create powerfully for the good of all. Let us just take a moment and breathe. Take a moment and consider words that are meaningful, groups that are meaningful. And I hope among that is Celebration Center is meaningful. The words of Ernest Holmes, our teachings, as we recognize there is one power, one mind, one presence, only one divine. We name it, we call it so many different things because each and every thing that we can name is divine. It is part of the whole, and we honor it. And because there is only one, I recognize that I am part of that one, fully and completely. And I recognize that each person who is within the sound of my voice today or any time listening, they are in this divine space as well, for there is only one. Now we are of one mind. Now we are of one mind and heart. And so knowing that, I see us moving forward. I see us moving forward in a kinship, of life, recognizing this, that each and every one of us is part of this divine order. No one, no thing is left out. And so it is up to us to continually bring things back into the fold that we may have said no to, that we may have said, to bring it in for healing, for well-being, for working together, for peace, for unity, and so much more. I am so grateful that there is an ever-evolving way for us to learn and grow together. I am grateful for you. And I give thanks again, putting these words into a law that I know takes them way beyond what I have spoken, because the law recognizes the true meaning, the energy behind this. And so it is. Amen.
Okay, that was, wow, that was a beautiful talk, Reverend Faith. This song, I think, supports it. It's a song about being love in action when things are hard. This is called There's Always a Way. Feeling the weight with no relief inside, in the rubble of our world. You can bring light, we're back there once again. How can it be but the hawks are still flying? Who leads the way when things ain't right? Do we find the strength and do what's right in the darkest of times? There's still starlight, the night sky guides our way. When things seem hard, do you believe the world is full of possibility? Raise the blinds, what signs reveal that help show the way? There is always a way. What guides your steps? Do they help you grow? Are they out of the box? Or just what you know? Is it where you land? Do you stop or go? Time just keeps on ticking. We want better than this. The only thing that's worse is being silent in the day, like we're under a curse. What if love in action from where we are is like the sun that guides our day? When things seem hard, do you believe the world is full of possibility? Raise the blinds, what signs reveal that help show the way? There is always a way. As a problem solver, no way's too hard. At first, if it fails, you draw another card. The answer's within. It's never too far, it's just one thought away. When things seem hard, do you believe the world is full of possibility? Just raise the blinds, what signs reveal that help show the way? Always a way. There is always a way. There is always a way.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. You know that I love your music, and I know everyone else does, or many, many people. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone else, but thank you. now is a time when we usually have many ways to give your gifts, but since we're not in person, there is an online button on celebrationcenter.org where you can donate for gifts and offerings. And giving is one way that keeps our service and abilities to join with you in motion. It's a lovely thing to give and to receive, so we hope that you receive from us as well. And there is a QR code online or on the screen that you could also click on and give that way. And so I am going to turn this over to Rich to bless our gifts.
Thank you, Reverend Faith, and thank you, Lynn, for a wonderful song. There is always a way. Join me in saying our offertory affirmation together aloud. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We now bless all the gifts that are donated now or coming into the center, as we know they are generously given from the spirit and love within as we practice the law of circulation. Money is energy. We express gratitude for this flow of energy and good that is motivated by love and spirit within. These gifts come into the center and go back out to the community and then come back to us multiplied, as good is multiplied. We know that all the prayers submitted or in submission are answered as they are thought and written. Everyone making a request is already blessed and divine. And these prayers and affirmations are set in motion right now. I do give thanks that this is so, and so it is.
So it is. And so it is. Thank you, Rich. And yes, thank you, Lynn. It's amazing how all of our songs always work with all of our services. So we are meeting on Zoom. If you go to our website, there's a Zoom button. We have a board meeting today at 12:15. And so obviously it's not in Hyde Hall. It's only on Zoom, but you are welcome to attend. Everyone is welcome. And next Sunday is Jen Fay, a wonderful meditative service always. I'm so grateful to her for doing that. And I'm not sure of any other announcements that I need to make right now. Cookies and Conversation on Sunday, February 8th. Okay. And the monthly healing circle is in person on February 1st. So February 1st, and there's something in the back of my mind that says Cookies and Conversation could be moved to the third Sunday. So stay tuned for that. And if you are not on our list to receive announcements from Stephanie, if you're not getting a Saturday morning and a Sunday morning message from her, you can go to our website and sign up for those. So we invite you to do that as well. And I think it's time for our final song.
All right. We're going to end with Let There Be Peace on Earth. So I hope you'll all be singing with me at home. Here we go. I'll lean over here, Ivor. Okay. We got the words. Great. Awesome. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace together and help each other see we all can live together in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you again. And thank you, Rich. And thank you, Ivor, for making all of this possible today in such a wonderful way. And it is now time for us to close. So I'm leaving you with a closing affirmation that something wonderful is happening in my life right now. I feel it. It is love. It is divine. I see it in everything. I believe it. And I give thanks for it. And so it is.